After watching The Last Dance, I had a newfound appreciation for Dennis Rodman, mostly his escapades off the court. So I was like, man, I'm about to dye my hair blonde. He had his hair blonde a few times. Why not write a song? All the samples in the intro is basically just setting up the story in a way. Part where he was talking about how he was in the car trying to kill himself and stuff like that. I ain't never gonna go through with it, but I've thought about it. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that, but anyway. I just might around with my girl in the practice facility. She be screaming my name like a cheerleader when I'm shooting the deep three. It was a story that Carmen Electra told, like right after The Last Dance, the first few episodes came out. She was talking about how her and Dennis Rodman were in the Bulls practice facility, just all throughout that joint. You shooting, the cheerleaders be going crazy and stuff like that. So, yeah. Plus Dennis hollered at some of the cheerleaders. That's what they were saying about him. Smacking left and right, trigger cheeks. I caught it a cheat code. When it's time to put on the show, I knock it out like I'm Depot. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, is a dual shock PS4 controller. Over here you got the L2 and the R2. L2 on offense, that's when you like post up and stuff like that. And on defense, that's when you put the clamps on them, man. And then R2, that's turbo, that's just go. So smacking left or right trigger cheeks, you know, cheeks, the booty cheeks. That's the post up, so she throw it back. The R2 is to speed it up on the gang. So call that a cheat code, man. You can ask anybody to see me perform. When I perform, I put on a show. I be dancing, I be doing splits and different things, man. Be jumping all over the place. Still staying relatively on pitch. So, yeah. I be doing my thing, man. What can I say? Don't you worry about me, worry about yourself. I'm chasing the bag of my dreams, worry about your wealth. Yo, shout out to Meech, we all matter, so does your mental health. You wouldn't believe the things I'd have seen, I keep it to myself. You know, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. But every once in a while, it just be like, mind your own business, don't worry about me. Just do you, live your life. Let me live mine. Metro Mars was one of my favorite Viners. He came out with this hoodie and this clothing line called You Matter. And I really love the message behind it. It's focus on your mental health and make sure that you're okay, because you really do matter. And so I wanted to add that in there. Sometimes I do have problems talking things out, but I'm working on it. Certain things I just won't never tell nobody. I'm gonna take that to the grave. All these shorties be hitting me up after their boyfriend leave. So I go jump, scuba it up, lock it down, the rebound king. They be screaming and cursing at me whenever they can't take it. But they love the new Chicago kid. When we freaking it feel like Vegas. I ain't gonna lie to you, that line is partially not true. I have on occasion been the rebound. And look, I ain't gonna lie, I've been fine with it sometimes. Other times I ain't too fine with it. But either they go back to their boyfriend or I mess up somewhere along the way, and so it just don't work out. But at least for a little while, I'm the rebound. So I'm a big BJ the Chicago Kid fan. Like, he's really dope. And so Getaway is one of my favorite songs by him. So I wanted to have my little homage to him by saying they love the new Chicago Kid when we freaking it feel like Vegas. That episode in The Last Dance when they said he went to Vegas, he asked to go to Vegas for 48 hours and he was gone for like 4 days. So yeah, we freaking it feel like Vegas. The brilliant Jordan, Pippen, Preem, me, or they call me Dennis. Been terrorizing the game for years, they call me your menace. But I'm just getting started, going Super Saiyan. No Scotty got can track me. Level up from 10 to number 91. I ain't been the same since 93, bang! That was just my homage to Jordan and Pippen and kind of me throwing the brilliant Dan and Zay Preem's names in there. Dan is Jordan, Zay is Pippen. And then you add me to just come do my thing on the R&B tip, because they rap. And I know y'all heard Dance With Me and stuff like that. I know y'all heard Dance With Me, so it's like when an R&B kid come in and do his thing, it's a rap. No cap. I've been doing music for like 6 years, seriously, and I'm just getting started. And I'm just really now finding my sound. Like Jukebox Soul is starting to take shape and becoming its own thing. And of course, Super Saiyan, the Dragon Ball Z reference, because I'm going blonde. Super Saiyans, when Goku and Vegeta, they be turning Super Saiyan, their hair blonde and everything. So I just wanted to throw that in because blonde. Before I go blonde, crazy like them and listen, man, you know what I'm on. Dropped a random EP, better enjoy these songs, cause you might look one day and this whole project might be gone. I didn't plan to drop this EP at all. When 2020 started, I planned to do like just singles and stuff, work on the album, and drop the album maybe at the end of the year or the top of next year. But y'all know what happened. It started with These Days, really, and then everything else just kind of fell into place. And I was like, man, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde finally, because I was talking about it for years. And I'm like, I'm gonna finally do it. The project is called Before I Go Blonde. So after I go blonde, I might drop a project called After I Went Blonde, or I might just delete the whole thing because the project's called Before I Go Blonde. So after I do it, it's like, what's the point of having it now? Yo, that about wraps it up. Thank you very much for listening to this little breakdown of the 91 outro from my project Before I Go Blonde. Next time y'all see me, I'm gonna have blonde hair. And y'all may be wondering, is it gonna be like low and blonde, or is it gonna be like an afro or a high top fade, like blonde on the... Listen, I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all just gonna have to wait and see what I do. Cause I'm gonna be real, I don't know what I'm doing yet. All I know is I'm dyeing my hair blonde. I don't know how I'm doing it, but just, it's gonna be a different look. Go stream Before I Go Blonde on all platforms. Yeah, I'm out this piece. I'm tired, bro. I need some food.